Howdy folks, afternoon update. This is Sunday, October the 8th. We are headed back in after 8 days in our boat, on our boat, and at Catalina. We'll do a post-mortem and tell you what we found, a couple of things we found that need to be changed, fixed, upgraded. You always find little things here and there. But all in all, it was a very successful trip, very comfortable. The boat handled herself very well. We caught a sheep's head, calico bass, and 8 lobsters, 7 of which were legal and 1 was thrown back. And a bonito, a pretty good sized bonito. Got some sushi we're gonna make with that. So anyway, we'll put together the videos and do the post-mortem. And about 6 knots of wind today, so we're just motoring. We got the main up and steady. It's kind of cool out. Seas are extremely lumpy. We've got a swell coming in from the northwest as usual. Then we've got another swell coming in from the southeast, and you can see the waves kind of come together and make a peak, and one goes like under or over the other, and it just makes for really kind of a lumpy
16
ride.
miles completed.
So anyway, we'll
Duration 4 hours 8 minutes 26 seconds.
see you guys soon. Hey you two buds. Alright, it's late afternoon, a little after 6 o'clock. We're coming into Angel's Gate finally. Coming towards it, we're about a mile and a half away. It is lumpy, hazy, cold. It's probably blowing 10 or 11 knots, and it's about 60 degrees. So it's all together kind of just unpleasant. But you acclimate after a few days. So after 8 days, this lumpiness it doesn't bother us, other than it'd be nice to have smoother conditions. I mean, there's no seasickness or any of that going on. So anyhow, the nice thing is once you go through the breakwater, you make a hard to port turn, and you go behind the breakwater, and everything just calms down. The wind dies down a little bit. Of course, there's no lumpy waves in there, and everything just calms down, and it's like sailing on a lake. So anyway, we're going to go through and get the boat ready to be tied up at the marina.
Okay, so what did we learn during our 9 days aboard and our 8 days anchored at Catalina Island? Well, a few things to come to mind, mostly those little picadillos that come from projects that I've wanted to finish but I haven't. First thing that needs to be done is that I need to replace the power inverter. And while I'm at it, well, I may as well upgrade to a more powerful inverter with a remote on and off switch. Next is that I need to properly mount the shore/inverter switch in the hallway close to the aft cabin. Those two things will make life a bit easier. I've also decided to mount the inverter with the batteries instead of back in the engine room. The engine room gets too warm when the diesel's running, and there's more moisture in there because of the bilge. A bad combination for electronics. The down solenoid for the windlass needs to be wired and mounted, along with the down switch to make life easier for first mate. I've installed 5 cleats on the stanchions and the arch in the back. 3 are on the arch so that we can tie off spring lines for the skiff, then 2 are in the entry on the starboard side so we can quickly tie off the skiff when we're boarding. I've already plumbed the 60-gallon water tank forward, so that completes our water storage, bringing it to a total of 154 gallons. I'd like a bit more, but that should do. A new high-pressure water pump, and in the next month I'll be replacing the galley faucet with an upscale faucet. We've already bought that, and it's just waiting to be installed. We're still a ways away from completing our home, but we're getting there. We wanted to finish all those things that would have prevented us from being able to sail out when we wanted to. And we got all those things off our punch list. Now on to the smaller things. Then on to the cosmetics.